Hello, how are you? Back again with our channel, hope you are always healthy. This story is fiction only. If there are simultaneous character names, events, or stories, that is a compatibility, except this video is an original video. We add the story with our own imagination with the purpose to provide information and education for us all. Let's get started. In a small picturesque town, there lived a young woman named Wendy who used a wheelchair. Wendy was full of life and had an adventurous spirit despite the challenges she faced due to her disability. She was smart, witty, and possessed an infectious smile that could brighten up anyone's day. One sunny morning, Wendy woke up with a sparkle in her eyes and a desire to explore the world outside. She decided to share her plans with her caring and supportive mom, Margaret, who was always by her side, encouraging her daughter to chase her dreams. "Wendy, my dear, what exciting plans do you have for today?" asked Margaret, peeking into Wendy's room. "I was thinking of going for a stroll in the park and enjoying the beautiful windy day, Mom. I feel like connecting with nature and feeling the wind on my face," replied Wendy, her eyes glowing with enthusiasm. "Sounds like a wonderful idea, Wendy. I'll be more than happy to accompany you," Margaret said with a warm smile. So, Wendy and her mom prepared for their day out. They packed a picnic basket with delicious snacks and refreshing drinks, ensuring they had everything they needed to make the most of their adventure. As they made their way to the park, the wind started to pick up, gently rustling the leaves on the trees and playfully dancing through their hair. Once they reached the park, Wendy felt an overwhelming sense of peace and happiness. The vibrant colors of the flowers, the cheerful chirping of birds, and the laughter of children playing filled the air. Wendy's wheelchair effortlessly glided along the smooth paths, guided by her strong arms and her mom's loving support. They found the perfect spot under a large oak tree, where they laid out a comfortable blanket and set up their picnic. Wendy and her mom chatted and laughed, savoring each moment and creating beautiful memories together. Wendy loved sharing her dreams and aspirations with her mom, and Margaret always offered her unconditional love and belief in Wendy's abilities. As they enjoyed their time in the park, the wind grew stronger, and Wendy couldn't help but feel a sense of liberation. She closed her eyes and tilted her head back, letting the wind embrace her like a warm hug. With a smile on her face, Wendy felt a connection to nature unlike ever before. "Wendy, you are truly an inspiration to me. Your strength and positive outlook on life never fail to amaze me," Margaret said, tears of pride glistening in her eyes. "Thanks, Mom. I couldn't have done it without your love and support," replied Wendy, touched by her mother's words. The two of them stayed in the park until the sun began to set, painting the sky with breathtaking colors. They returned home with hearts full of joy and gratitude for the special day they had spent together. As the years passed, Wendy continued to pursue her dreams fearlessly, knowing that her mom would always be there to cheer her on. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, a testament to the power of love, support, and the magic of windy adventures spent together. Wendy was born with a disability that confined her to a wheelchair, but she never let her circumstances define her. Her vibrant personality and positive outlook on life touched the hearts of everyone she encountered. Wendy's mother, Mrs. Thompson, was a loving and caring woman. From the day Wendy was born, Mrs. Thompson dedicated her life to providing the best care and support for her daughter. She took on the role of both a mother and a best friend, ensuring that Wendy felt loved, cherished, and included in every aspect of life. Every morning, Mrs. Thompson woke up early to get Wendy ready for the day. She would gently help her daughter with personal care, dress her in beautiful and comfortable clothes, and place a colorful ribbon in her hair. Wendy always had a smile on her face as she knew her mother's love was boundless. The small house they lived in was adapted to meet Wendy's needs, making it easy for her to move around freely. Mrs. Thompson had worked tirelessly to make the house wheelchair accessible, creating ramps and widening doorways, so Wendy could explore every corner of their home. Together, they enjoyed a routine filled with laughter and warmth. They would spend their days reading books, solving puzzles, and having delightful conversations. Wendy's curiosity about the world was endless, and Mrs. Thompson encouraged her to ask questions and explore her interests. In the afternoons, Mrs. Thompson would take Wendy to the nearby park. They would go for long strolls, with Wendy soaking in the beauty of nature and the sights of children playing. Mrs. Thompson would often join in on the games, pushing Wendy's wheelchair around the playground, ensuring that she never missed out on any fun. At mealtimes, Mrs. Thompson cooked delicious and healthy meals, making sure Wendy's diet was nutritious and balanced. They would sit together at the dining table, sharing stories and jokes, creating a strong bond that went beyond mother and daughter. As Wendy grew older, she started attending a nearby school, where she found friends who admired her spirit and kindness. Mrs. Thompson continued to be Wendy's pillar of support, attending school events and cheering her on during sports days. Despite the challenges they faced, Wendy and her mother always found a way to overcome them together. They proved to the world that disability was not a hindrance to leading a fulfilling life full of love and joy. As the years passed, Wendy's zest for life and her mother's unwavering care inspired the whole community. They learned the value of empathy and inclusivity, and people started organizing events and initiatives to raise awareness and make their town more accessible for everyone. Wendy and her mother's story became an example of unconditional love and determination. They proved that, with love and support, anyone could conquer obstacles and live a life filled with happiness and fulfillment. And so, in the little town where Wendy and her mother lived, their legacy of love and care for each other lived on for generations to come, reminding everyone that love knows no bounds, and every person deserves to be cherished for who they are. Fine, for the current video, we finished that. If you want to know more about their full story, please subscribe and like this channel. If you have suggestions and input, please comment below. Thank you for watching.